Disability culture and sexuality. According to the World Health Organization, sexuality is an integral part of the personality of everyone, man, woman, and child. It is a basic need and aspect of being human that cannot be separated from other aspects of life.
What does it mean to be to be disabled?
It's considered the opposite of ableism. So if it's something that someone may have that may prevent them becoming what is considered normal, so it might be a physical disability or mental disability, something that prevents them from being able to do certain things or understand certain things that might be considered disableism. Disabled-ism can also be visible or invisible. So for some people, you may notice that they have a disability, but for others, you may not know that. So, it's a back and forth kind of thing.
What do you think for someone means to be disabled?
I think someone disabled, maybe it's not the correct term, but I think someone who is different from others, but we all have different unique features about ourselves. However, maybe that feature might hinder in some way an ability, but that doesn't mean they're any different, because we're all different, if you get what I'm saying.
People with disability have sex and intercourse relationship?
Yeah, of course. I feel like disability shouldn't prevent you from being able to do what you want to do. If you want to have a relationship, if you want to have sexual intercourse, why not? That's something that you as a person have every right to do and want to do.
Disability have sexual intercourse and relationship?
Yes, I think anyone can. I think any human knows what it means to, love someone or have feelings for someone else, whether it's just love for a family member or even someone that you're interested in becoming a partner.
Can people with disability can raise their children?
Yeah, of course. I think, like how I said to the previous question, if you want to do something, why not? There's things that shouldn't be able to prevent you from doing what you want to do or you want to have, and disability is one of them. For people to think that disability can prevent you from having children or doing what you want to do, that's just kind of a sad thought in my opinion, and you're still a person and you should still be able to do what you want.
Disability can raise their children?
Yeah, I saw a movie about this. I forget the name of the movie, but it was about a guy who was trying to win custody over his daughter, but he actually had, what?
Sam.
Yeah, yes. And I thought it was a great movie, and I think just the movie itself shows that people can. Again, we're all different, but we all still are capable, so.
Nearly 1 in 10 U.S. kids have a parent who is disabled, according to the National Council on Disability. Of those parents, 4.1 million have children younger than 18. Yet there's a cultural belief that parents with intellectual or physical disabilities don't or shouldn't raise kids. Erica Johnson and her husband were both blind and had just given birth to a baby girl. Because she had trouble breastfeeding, the nurse called social services, which ended up taking their daughter away for 57 days. The nurse was unaware of their status at home and judged the parents on their parenting skills just because they were blind. When Johnson regained custody, she mentioned that being a capable parent is adapting to their child's needs. As a result, the Johnsons used tools like a talking thermometer to gauge her temperature and braille on her puzzle pieces to help her to learn animal names. Though the Johnsons were disabled in their sight, they should still be given the opportunity to be fit parents.
Robin Powell, an attorney at the National Council on Disability, once said, "We need to shift the presumption that people with disabilities are unfit to raise families. We need to assume that they are capable and we need to support them."
Sexuality and disability refers to the sexual behavior and practices of people with a disability. Physical disabilities such as a spinal cord injury may change the sexual functioning of a person.
Then 50% of disability people do not have any form of a regular sex life.
People with chronic illnesses and disabilities are not desirable.
Able-bodied people and people with disabilities both have the opportunity to use sexual modifications and aids such as personal pleasure objects to enhance their sexual experience.
People with disabilities are childlike and are often told that they have more important things to deal with than worrying about their sexual life.
For paraplegic and quadriplegic people, a loss of sexual function does not mean a corresponding loss of sexuality. Sexual function may be impaired, but can, like other functions, be increased.
With disability do not get sexual assaulted